Nicole, what do you see?
I see a testimonial tree.
Perfect. Welcome you guys again to your Talk to Fridays with me, Sheila. I am your corporate director of tools and resources. Notice that there wasn't tech in there nowhere. I cannot answer questions about your printers and like your cookies and like all that kind of stuff. But I can help you with your worldly tools that help you be more successful. I will have Nicole put it in the chat. She'll put our contact information, both of our Facebook pages, so that you guys can like and follow for all of the tips that we're going to be sharing with you guys, and our email address. In case you have questions at the end of the training, you can email me if you think of something tonight while you're watching Netflix or something. All right, so bring your attention to Testimonial Tree. We're over here. All right, so 88% of people trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation. So that means that a complete stranger's opinion posted online has almost the same impact as a friend's recommendation. Have you guys ever posted on Facebook and asked for a recommendation like, I need a good barber shop on the west side of town, let's just say. And you get all your friends telling you like, yeah, Derek is the best, or Tony is the best, or whatever. And you kind of go based on what they're saying about these individuals. And if you have someone that has like 3 or 4 people to tag the same person, it makes you feel like maybe this person is really about whatever service it is that they're providing. That's what this is speaking to. So Testimonial Tree allows your clients to put their word out there for other people to know about their experiences that they had with you during whatever the transaction was that they were doing with you. So whether it was that you were showing them a home, helping them sell their homes, you closed, whatever. I'm not a real estate agent, so I don't have real estate language, but whatever transactions that you do with them, whatever interaction you have with them, this gives them the opportunity for them to tell the world about their experience with you. So you want to make sure that you're giving them the best experience, because that's what you want them to portray to everybody else. All right, so why does it matter? Because 75% of buyers and sellers found their real estate agent on the internet. You just do a search, or again, recommendations. Oh, I want to buy a house. Drop your best real estate agent. And then you've got people tagging. You want to get tagged. You want someone to say, Sweetie is the best agent in Las Vegas, or Candy is the kindest real estate agent in Las Vegas, or Chris Brown's got the best attitude, you know, or whatever it is that, but that's what you want. You want them to say that. Over 74,000 real estate agents trust us with their online reputation and get more referrals through their positive reviews posted on social media, third-party review sites, as well as their own website. So a third-party review site is like your Zillow and those sites like that. So 74,000 real estate agents trust that this information is going to be sent out or given to people where people are going to be seeing it. So Testimonial Tree must pack some power. All right, with Testimonial Tree, it is easy to collect feedback from clients and share the best stories on social media, review sites such as Zillow, as well as publish them on the brokers and agents' websites. You don't need to change a thing in your daily routine. So I'm going to show you today how to put it on your website, how to email your customers with this information, how to ask for them to give you a testimony, and then I'm going to show you what to do with that testimony once you get it, and where you should put it. Okay? So, solutions. The Testimonial Tree gives you 4 different solutions, I guess we can say. So they give you testimonial management. They give you 5-star online reviews, customer satisfaction surveys, which let me tell you about that, and SEO micro websites. So as far as the customer satisfaction surveys, unfortunately, I found out today by going back and forth with Testimonial Tree that as agents, we do not have the power to send out surveys to our clients. So you won't be able to do that. So that's a feature that we won't be covering today since you can't do it. But we will cover the rest of the stuff. All right, so testimonial management. Let your clients do the talking. So I'm not going to read the passage, but I will say, like I said before, word of mouth has always been one of the best marketing tools, period. So let me give you an example. I'm a yoga instructor outside of these walls, right? So I do my thing on the weekends, nights, whatever. When I first started doing that, well, let me give you a better example. I'm also a CPR instructor. So I certify people to get their CPR cards, right? So I give you a 2-year certification and you can go save lives. So when I first got that certification, I posted it on Facebook, like, hey, you guys, yay, look at me. I can teach you how to do this. And I just kept posting, had my page, kept posting and posting. And then people started asking for certifications, and people who had been seeing me talk about it started to tag me on these posts saying, oh, my girl Sheila can do this certification for you. So then after I certify people, I take pictures, I have them write a cute note for me or whatever, and then I share that on my Facebook. And guess what? People see it, they tag me on more stuff. Last year, I had over 200 students that I trained, all by word of mouth. I never paid a penny for marketing. So I say that to say, put yourself in front of your customers and let other people do the work for you. So that's what this is saying, okay? People relate to what other people have experienced. So if someone puts a review about you saying, I'm sorry, Keisha, I'm gonna pick on you today, okay? Saying, you know what? I called Keisha. I've left her 3 messages and Keisha just does not call me back. She seems not to have time for me. I have sent her, MLSs, so houses that I want to see. And she just shoots me a thumbs up and that's it. What do you think is going to happen to Keisha's marketing based on that one comment or review on social media? Someone is going to see it and say, well, I ain't working with Keisha because, I need to move and I ain't got time to get evicted waiting on Keisha, right? So make sure that people love you. Short version to that. All right, testimonials impact decisions. So testimonials impact decisions. Recent research shows that customer testimonials have the highest effectiveness rating for content marketing at 89%. Whew, that's a lot. That's close to 100% for effectiveness on people just researching your testimonies. So imagine if you had reviews on your homepage. When people log on to your website, the first thing that they see after they see your pretty face or handsome face, depending on what you got, they see that, and then right beneath it, they see, Monica Fuentes is like the bomb. She hooked me up. I didn't have to chase her. She responded, and it's almost like she anticipated my needs. So before I even sent her a message, it's like she felt my spirit and she texted me before I text her. What do you think that's going to do for her reviews? Shoot them up. People see it. People are like, man, I like people that respond. I like people that are on the ball. And if Monica's doing that, then I want to work with her. Okay, so that's what that's saying. Create an emotional appeal for your branding. People want to know that you're real. They don't want to see some fake stuff. So when you get on your social media, which I'm going to recommend, if you weren't in class on Wednesday, you missed it, but I'm going to recommend, do videos. People get to see your realness. They get to see you at your raw if you do videos. And it helps people to feel like you're an expert in your field. So do videos, but create emotional appeal. So that goes with the video thing. If people can see the genuine in you, if they can see the fun in you, if they can see the serious and discipline in you, or whatever characteristic it is that you have or that you want to share, if they can see that, then people that relate to that will gravitate to you. Okay. All right. Are more effective than, I can't pronounce that word. Nicole, help me out.
I don't even know. Analyst.
There you go. Reports. I struggle with that, you guys. I have an accent. I think you guys all heard it. We won't talk about that today. We'll do a special training on why does Sheila sound Jamaican. So a more effective than, say it again.
Analyst.
Thank you. Reports, right? So although you can pull your reports and you can see the activities happening through your testimonies, actually having people tag people, having people talk about you is more effective than pulling a report. Okay, so that's how that's saying. And it increases your click-through rate on search results. So again, if people are boasting you, talking about you, when people search you, you're a hot topic. You're like trending, kind of. So you'll pop right up. I had someone ask about not being able to find their page. Like, I did a search for my page and I can't be seen. Well, start posting, start creating a presence. Give Facebook and Instagram something to find when they look for you. So again, I say create content, create videos, create charts with tips or market stuff. Like, be an expert. You want people to wake up and say, I think I want to buy a house. And I've seen Keisha on social media always talking about real estate. Let me reach out to her. Okay. All right. Automated, but authentic. I won't read that, but all that's really saying to you guys is even though you're automating some of these, because I'm going to teach you guys how to automate your emails, even though you're automating these, you want to still be authentic within the automation. You don't want them to feel like you sent this out to 150 people. And so you're just talking general basic with them. You want them to feel like you took your time and wrote this email just to them. So be very authentic. And when the email blasts are sent out, the system automatically plugs their names in there. So be genuine. Like I said, be kind, be an expert about what you're talking about. And yeah, send those emails. Okay. All right. So 5-star online reviews. How many of you guys have purchased something online and you have taken the time to look at the stars? Oh, this is 3 stars. I'm not taking this class. Ooh, this is 2 stars. I'm good. I'm not eating there. Right? Same thing with a real estate agent. I'm literally buying something that costs thousands of dollars and it's going to put me in debt for 30 years. You honestly think I want to deal with somebody that has 2 stars? You can't handle me with 2 stars. I need 5 stars because I have a 5-star attitude. So I need my agent to have a 5-star attitude as well. And that's who you want to be. And what does a 5-star agent look like? Someone that responds in a timely fashion, someone that is an expert in their field, someone that is humble, someone that is present, someone that is professional. And if you're not any of those things, then I guess I better put a class together for you. All right. Stars matter. I just told you why. Because we all purchase things online and we pay attention to our stars. So with Testimonial Tree, when you send a request for a testimony to one of your clients, they have the option within that testimony to star you. Now you have the option to say, hey, Susie, you know, give me a nice review and give me 5 stars. Or you can work like a 5-star agent and earn the 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're giving quality service that earns you the 5 stars. So I'm just going to read one passage. It says, Harvard, oh my God. Harvard study reveals that a company's online reviews directly affects its revenue. People directly relate the rating with the quality they expect to get. So if you want to sell some houses, get that commission coming in so you can take those vacations, then yeah, make sure your reviews are good. But how do you do that? by how you handle your clients. It all comes right back to you. All right. Facts about online reviews. So 92% of consumers read online reviews for local businesses. I think we just talked about that. We all do. Every last one of us. Okay. 73% of consumers form an opinion by reading 1 to 6 reviews. Yes, I have bought, don't judge me, hair online, right? And I literally, because I wanted to make sure, and for those of y'all that buy hair online, you feel me on this. You read the reviews because you're like, I don't want to get hair that gets tangled easily. I don't want to get hair that sheds. And I want it to be the true color that it says on here, right? So you read the reviews for the people that have purchased this hair to see if they say, oh my God, it was thin. Oh my God, it's shedding. I've had it for 3 days and it's, you know, getting all tangled. I won't buy it. But if I've read 5 people in a row that gave it 4 stars, 5 stars, oh my God, this hair is so soft. Oh my God, this hair is so beautiful. I'm more inclined to purchase that hair, okay? 69% of consumers believe that reviews older than 3 months are no longer relevant. Do y'all think that's true? For the ones that I can see, hit me with a thumbs up or something. Yes, it's true. Because in 3 months, a lot could have changed. In 3 months, the quality of my service could have gone down. Maybe I experienced circumstances in life and my attitude is different. So now I'm treating my clients differently and they can feel that. They can sense that. Okay, so yeah, keep your reviews fresh and up to date. So let's say you sold a house today, ask for a review right away and then turn right around and put it on your website and your pages and all those places, okay? Only 13% of consumers will consider using a business that has 1 or 2 star rating. Okay, no. I'm not even gonna shop with you if you have 1 star or 2 stars, period. Not ordering from you because I'm probably not gonna get it. If I ordered whatever I ordered, it probably isn't what I ordered because you have a 1 or 2 star review for a reason. Either your customer service is horrible, your response rate sucks, something. So don't be part of this 1 to 2 star rating because you'll feel it in your commission checks because you won't have it. Okay. All right. The art of positive reviews. I can drive this point till I'm purple in the face. You've got to get positive reviews and you're in control. So let's say you got 10 reviews today, right? And out of those 10, 3 of them are 2 star. And you know, and you knew they were going to be from dealing with the customer. You knew they were difficult. You knew that no matter what you did for them, they just were not happy. So you knew that wasn't going to be a good review. And that's okay. Don't share that. You're in control. Share the good reviews. Say, you know what? I'm a 5-star agent, so I'm only sharing 5 stars. Or share the 1 stars. That's cool. However you want to brand yourself, but you're in control of what people see. Okay? All right, quality control. Customer service to measure satisfaction. So let me talk to you guys about that. Unfortunately, after speaking with the tech support from Testimonial Tree today, I was informed that as agents, we don't have the ability to do surveys. So we're going to skip this portion because you just can't do them. So there's no need for me to teach it to you. Okay. But surveys would have been awesome because imagine sending a survey. It kind of helps you to develop yourself more. It helps you to become better because then people are telling you, you know, where you're falling short or the properties that you're showing, if they're even up to the quality that they should be at and all that. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury here. All right. All right, so your net promoter score, how likely are you to recommend someone to us? The answer to that question is based on a 0 to 10 scale and correlates to your net promoter score. The NPS is an index that ranges from a -100 to 100, and it measures the willingness of customers to recommend the company's products or service to someone. Could you imagine having a -100? What do you have to do to get that? Wow. So don't be that negative 100 person. Be the positive 100 person by how you handle your customers. All right. It is used to gauge a customer's overall satisfaction with a company's product or service and the customer's loyalty to the brand. So there's some people that swear by dope listening. So no matter what they put out, what fragrances they put out, they love it, and they're gonna tell you that Dove is the best brand. Nikes, you know how some people are about their Nikes? They won't wear Skechers, they won't wear Adidas, they won't wear any of that because they swear by the brand. And that's what you want. You want to have clients that swear by your brand. That whenever they hear a friend, a family, a cousin, a neighbor, a coworker say that they want to move, buy, or sell, they are committed to your brand, and so they share your information. Okay. Testimonial tree includes the Net Promoter Score scale on your customer satisfaction surveys to help you benchmark against your industry standards. And lastly, we'll display the NPS in your dashboard so you always know where you stand. And I'll show you guys the dashboard. An effective customer service. You want to step away from the clipboard and put an end to manually uploading surveys. I'll stop there. When was the last time you completed a paper survey? I'll wait.
I did the other day at Godfather's Pizza.
I'm about to mute you. I'm muting you. I didn't, where's this? That's not what I wanted to hear.
Sorry.
But 90% of the time, they're going to be asked to log in somewhere, click a link or something to give out a review. Please don't be asking your customers to fill out anything. Here's a paper. Can you please fill this out? No. We're going to do it on here on Testimonial Tree so that you can capture it and you can share it accordingly. Can y'all hear me? Yes? I can't hear myself no more. Okay. Well, I was being loud anyway, so. All right. Be where they look and look good when they find you. So this just speaks of Google. You know how when you go looking for something in Google, in the first page, you get like all this good information on the first page. How many of you actually flip to the second page? I don't. If I don't find it, maybe the first two of these, then I didn't find what I was looking for. So you want to be up at the top so that when someone like me goes, real estate agent, you can be found in the first couple of these. You don't want them to have to next page, because 90% of the population does not go to the second page. If anybody in here tells me that y'all go to the second page, I'm gonna challenge that. Okay, because I know that most of us like the first page, and you want to be right at the top too. And when they find you, you want the description to be complimentary of your brand, and you want the content to be complimentary of your skills and knowledge. Okay. All right. Why do you need to own page 1 in Google? 93% of online experiences begin with a search engine. So Google, we all use Google. Today, ordering lunch at Olive Garden. What's the first thing we did? Hopped on Google to see what's the closest Olive Garden. So Google is probably the #1 search engine. 75% of users never scroll past the first page. I said 90, they said 75. The number is still pretty high. So 70% of the link search users click on are organic. I'm not sure, even today when I read it, I'm not sure what they were trying to say when they say organic. Nicole, you want to give it a shot? Second to last bullet point, 70% of link search users click on are organic. So
organic Google.
Unmute yourself.
All right. So I just put in the chat that I will be having a Google class in a few weeks, and I will go over this, but organic Googles. Everybody should be having a Google business page. This is going to get you up on that first page, first or second, when somebody puts in Las Vegas real estate agent. We want you guys on that top. And that is in the backside of Google with your Google business page. You want to post. It's just like Facebook. You post all the time. Anything you post on Facebook, you should be posting on Google. If you look at Wardley, I just started our Google page. I've been posting on there. That is getting us higher and higher on our Google. That is organic. You can also pay for Google, just like Facebook boost. You can Google boost. So that is a way to get up, but that's not organic because we're paying for it. So the organic is just posting and getting those people to look at you. And that's what we want. That is the organic. And again, I will be doing a class in a couple weeks on that.
Thank you, Nicole. And you guys make sure that you join her class so that you are proficient on Google. Last bullet point, Google owns almost 70% of the search engine market share. Like I said, Google is probably the #1 search engine because anytime you want to know something, you run right to Google. You don't even think about it. Some of us have Google Home at home. And first thing we say, okay, Google, find such and such. So, all right, get their attention with stars, get to their heart with stories. So Testimonial Tree creates a microsite on its directory, which collects all of your location, contact, and rating information from the web and displays it in the mobile optimized listing, okay? So your positive testimonials will be in the spotlight and will show up on page 1 of search results. So that's all that's saying. You want to be the first one that they see. And Nicole is going to go over this stuff for you, so I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? Pricing. Let's talk about pricing for a second. Here's the pricing. No, Testimonial Tree is not free. Let me start with that. So you have the option to do annual or monthly. We'll do monthly just for the sake of looking at these. So it's a basic $30 a month, and they had the $100 a month, which is excellent to them. But if you're just starting out, why spend that much money on it anyways? Small business, $300 a month, and enterprise. And the more you pay, the more you can do. Okay, and you can do a free trial for 30 days to see if you even like it, if it's even worth the $30. But you're paying like $1 a day for the service. Or you can go annual and just pay it one time for the whole year. And the basic, which was $30 a month, is now $288 for the year. This one, which was, what did I say, $100 a month, is $960. So you're kind of saving a little bit if you do the annual option. All right, that concludes the slideshow. Let's go to Testimonial Tree and play around in here a little bit. So this is your dashboard. Let me sign in. So this would be the dashboard. This is what you would see if and when you log in to your Testimonial Tree. Here it is. It tells you how many ratings you have, how many testimonials you have. You have 7 total ratings of 5 stars. All right, so they all are 5-star ratings. I gave them to myself, of course. I would give me a 5-star. And then it tells you here all of the reviews that have come in to you. Okay, any surveys, but we talked about how we can't do surveys, and so this section is not applicable to you. If you hover over your name and you click it and you go into account, this section is going to allow you to update your demographics. If it'll load. I don't know. Moving slow today. It's Friday and it knows it's Friday. It's ready to clock out too. So bear with the computer a second. All right. I'm going to move on because obviously it doesn't want to. So let's go to widgets and I'll come back. Hold on. I know. We must have CenturyLink, but I won't talk about it. We won't do that. We won't do that to them today. We won't do that. Or Cox. We won't do that to them either today. We won't. You have Cox? I don't know, you guys. I'm not waiting for that. So let's go to widgets. So we're going to manage your widgets. I don't think it's going to let me do anything. All right. Bear with me, you guys. Okay. So your account, like I said, is just demographics that you would be sharing in there. And if you have like a Facebook page, then it allows you to insert the Facebook page URL link into your account type or under your account for demographics. It's still loading. Let's see. If I close out of this one. Oh man. All right, here we go. So this is your widget management place, right? So you go here, and what's a widget? A widget is like the template that formats your reviews for you, and I'm going to show you what they look like. But these are the 4 widgets that I created. You can either come in here and delete your widget. Let's say you don't want to use that one anymore. You don't like the format that it gave you, or you can preview it. So this widget looks like this. And so this is the review. Sorry. This is the review here. I gave myself a 3-star. What was I thinking about? And you are the best. I had the best time working with Sheila, whatever. So that's one, right? And then let's say you want to preview the other. This one is a side-by-side type of thing. So you have to click to get to the next one. See? And it gives you the stars at the bottom and the person who gave you the review. So that's what that widget looks like. Then this widget, it's like this. So it kind of puts it like in a bullet point for you. So if you wanted it to look like this on your website, then you would pick this widget. And this is the last one. If you wanted it to kind of go across, like maybe the bottom of the page or the top of your website, then that's what it would look like there for you. And you can kind of just click to the side and see all of the reviews. If you wanted to get the code, after you create the widget and you want to get the code to insert it into your website, you would get it from here by simply clicking it and copying and pasting this option, option 1. Option 2 isn't going to work. So you want to go with option 1 when you create your widgets to put it on your website. And if you wanted to edit it, then you can go in there, click the edit button, and then this gives you all of the other layouts for the widgets. So if you wanted it to have their picture, you can pick this one. If you wanted it to be a paragraph form, you can pick this one. If you wanted it to be like this or like this, so this is where you would make that change if that's what you wanted. Good. In advanced settings, it just allows you to change like the font and change what it looks like when you send it, okay? So you make it italic, yes or no. Do you want to show the stars? Yes or no. Do you want to show share sites? Yes or no. So this is where you kind of configure it and make it look and act the way you want it to. All right. Add a widget. Let's look at that. So you guys just saw this page when we clicked on edit. So this is where you would come when you want to create the actual widget or add the widget. So again, look through it, pick the one that you want, the one that resonates with you the best. I'm just going to pick this one. Then you select what testimonials you want to be included in that. And just go all the way down. I won't click them all, but we'll say these 4 testimonies is what I would like. Then you press continue. Now you want to name it. So let's say special reviews. Finish. You can get it from the webmaster. Why? When you can just add the widget yourself. And remember how I showed you that you would copy and paste the code and then take it with you? This is where you get the code from. So I'm going to copy and paste it. Then you hit continue. And now you have your special reviews widget here. And if you wanted to preview it, you could by clicking on the eye. And here it is. Only the 4 that I clicked are listed on here now, so that you know what it looks like. Then you go over to your website. Isn't this pretty, y'all? This is the new DeltaNet version, but y'all, we're not ready yet. So we're gonna go to the old version. I'm still learning that one. So y'all, we'll come back to that. But, so you come here and let me go into my, actually here. Go into reviews. You will scroll all the way down. All right, let's start over. For those of you following along, so go to your Wordly website, okay? When you get to your website, we're gonna go over to our navigation guide, over to the left. You wanna find website. Click on website, and you wanna go to overviews. When you get to overviews, this is what you'll see. You can also get to this by clicking on your picture up at the corner and hitting profile. 2 ways you can get to this page, okay? All right, so then you scroll down. And there's 2 ways that you can do testimonies, and I'm gonna show you both ways. So you would go to the bottom of the page where it says about you. You see this less than, greater than sign. Click on that. So it's the 2 signs that look like this. And notice how my bio, it's listed here. You wanna put it on another line. Drop or paste the code. Say okay. Update paragraph. Now, all day I've been fighting with DeltaNet because they can't get it to show up. So I decided to show you how to do it while they work on whatever back issues that they're having, because for some reason my reviews are not coming up on the website when I put them in. But that's how you would put them in. And then you just go into your website and preview it. I'm hoping they fixed it. Boom, they fixed it. Look, reviews, okay? And that's how you would do that. Questions? Drop them in the chat, okay? But that's fairly easy. Just go down to the email box down at the bottom where it says about me. Find the less than and more than signs. I was looking at you, Nicole. You're supposed to help me out. Oh, sorry. And put it in there, okay? And then boom, this is what you see. That just made me so happy. I don't think you guys understand how long I spent with DeltaNet trying to figure out why my reviews weren't showing up today when I was trying to practice for you guys. So I'm glad that you saw that feature. All right, next, so that's that with the whole testimony thing. If you wanted people to see it, that's how you get them to see it on your website. And remember, we talked about reviews being old. So this is something that you want to do every so often, maybe once a month. Go up there or go in there and update your testimonies so that it's always fresh. Even more frequently than that if you want it, okay? All right, add Facebook tab. This would be like a Nicole thing, but you cannot add the Facebook tab until you have 200 or more fans. I mean, 2,000 or more fans following your Facebook page. And I don't mean like your profile, the regular Facebook where you have like your friends following you. I mean like the Wordly page that you made to brand yourself as a real estate agent, that page. You need to have 2,000 people following you there. But I'm gonna take you through the steps anyways, even though it won't let me finish it, it'll let me go through the steps. So let's say you click there to install so that it can go to Facebook. Then you pick the Facebook page that you want it to go to. I have like a million pages, y'all don't pay attention to that. And then you add it to the page. It's gonna tell me that it can't be done because I don't have my Wordly page. I do not have 2,000 fans. But if I had 2,000 fans, then it would allow me to continue. But that's how you would do that, okay? Let me get out of here. All right. we're done with widgets. Let's go to testimonials. So we're going to manage your testimonials now, right? And we're almost done, you guys. Bear with me. So these are your testimonies. Up here, if you wanted to filter so that you can find a certain review that you're looking for, certain types of reviews, you can search it here. Okay, and then you hit search and it'll populate them all for you here. These are your reviews and you can manage them here. This line tells you if it's published, meaning can people see my reviews? Yes, it's been published, people can see it. This one tells you the source. How did I get it? This was a manual entry and I'll show you that. And this was a collection entry, all right? Share, yeah, I can share here, 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 here. All of these were shared. Favorited. That means this is my favorite review. So that if you wanted to do a filter search, you can say, give me all my favorites. And it'll give you all the ones with the thumbs up. And then here are some options for you. You can share the testimonial. You can request for someone to share the testimonial. You can do testimonial marketing or you can print the testimonial, okay? And you can play with those. All right, add testimonies. And you can add them from here too, by the way, not just by going there, but I wanna show you how to do it here. So you can add a testimony. This is that manual entry, you know, the one that had the hand when we were just looking. That's what this means. And so you just put in a testimony. If you had a video, you would upload the URL here. I'm gonna give myself 5 stars because I am a 5-star individual. The name of the person creating the testimony, so we'll say that Jasmine did. And then the email of the author, and this is optional, so they don't even have to put their email addresses in there. What date they were doing it in, and where do you want this testimony to go? These are all of the widgets that we created. So you want it to go to all of them. In case you pick a different widget tomorrow, you don't want to have to worry about what testimonies and reviews are in there. You just dump them all in. And then you save. Now, that testimony is right here. This is me. I just did this, 612 for Jasmine, and it was a manual added review. Okay, so this you would use if, let's say, someone sent you a card, a postcard, an email, or something saying how wonderful you were, and you just want to share that with the world. You can enter it yourself. Let's collect some testimonies. Now, you have options on how to collect it. You can send a request. Let's say you just sold the house or closed on it, and you want them to talk about the experience. You guys had a good time during this experience. You can send them an email by clicking on send email. Put your customer's name here, Sin for Cinderella. That's not how you spell Cinderella, but don't judge. Her email address is kind of fake. So I'm gonna send it to myself so that I can show you guys what happens when we get these emails. Position, whatever you wanna make it, and the testimony or the request, because I'm asking you to give me one. Right? You can opt to send yourself a copy, or you can just send it. Now let me go to my emails. And it should pop up any minute now. Feels like I should be playing the Jeopardy TV show music right now. All right, well, we keep going until, let me see, is that it? Boom. So this is the email, right? So when Cinderella gets it, this is what it's gonna say. Like, you know, I had an interest or a wonderful experience working with you, blah, 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 give testimonial. So she would click on the give testimonial button, and it sends her here. It has my picture for her to know who this is for, like who am I going to be talking about. And then she can go in here and put in, you know, Sheila was awesome. Give me a 5-star. Put her name and submit. Now, after that, she can choose to share it on her social media. And this is what it would look like. Okay, so she can share and she can say, you know what, I want to share it with my friends too. And she'll go in here and make her little post, and then it'll say, Sheila was awesome, blah, blah, blah. And then people can click on it and find me, find you. Okay, so that's how you do that. What is this? And then you, the agent, you'll get an email saying, congratulations, you have a new testimony. You're like, really? Who sent it to me? Click on that. Bam. Now you can see it. Given by who, the picture, you can see the testimony, you can see the stars, you can see when, all that. Okay? All right. Let's go back to collect. Send via text message, same thing. So you would put in, you know, the name of the person. The customer's name is Sin, short for Cinderella, because I know her like that, you know. And then we put the phone number. That's my cell phone number, and I'm sending it to myself so I can show you guys what it looks like. So then you say, oh, you know what, I'm going to send a request. Then this is what it looks like when they get it. Can y'all see? I know you won't be able to read it, but it's literally a text message. The blue that you see on there, that's the link that they would click for them to do, to submit the testimony for you, okay? So I'm going to click it. And it takes them to, damn, that's bad. Oh, man. Anyways, it's the same thing that we saw. Huh? Here, let me see if I can. Yeah, she's sitting right next to me, so she tried to hook me up. But it says Worley, my picture is right under it, and it gives you like information, kind of like the same thing that we looked at on the computer, okay? So that's what they would see, or you would see. They click on that. Thank you, Nicole. I know. We tried. Thank you. Right? Or you guys can request, send a request form to their email. So you would just copy and paste that. And I'm just going to take you guys to my emails here so you can see. No, email blast, that's not what I meant. Oh, it is what I meant. All right, so you can take it and copy and paste it from here and say, hey, Sin, can you write me a review? And then you send her the link, boom, she clicks it. Well, it'll take her to the page with our faces and the stars and the box where we write the reviews. It'll take her to that, right? All right. Let's say that you wanted to add links to your signature, right? You can add the submit a testimonial or click here to view my testimonials, depending on the type of email blast that you're doing, because you can do 2 different email blasts. You can do one asking for testimonials, and that's for people that are existing customers or customers you've already dealt with. And then you can send one saying view my testimonials to all your potential customers. So that's 2 different email blasts sent to 2 different groups. If you were in class last week, then that should make sense from the grouping emails and stuff that we learned last week, okay? That's gonna look like this. So click here to submit a testimonial, or click here to view a testimonial, and that you can put that anywhere in the body of your email. This is permanently sitting in my signatures. And let me show you how I did that. Let me think about that for a second. Signatures, my email signatures, listening, no, leads. So you go under leads, go under settings, then you go to the email SMS settings. Oops. And here is where you would enter that information. You would put it, let me delete it so I can show you guys. So you would put it in here, right? So copy and paste it, go over to your email, and let me show you guys again for those following along. You see this kind of like a link, thank you. I was gonna say a dumbbell like I did yesterday. This link, you click on that, put in the link, say okay, bam, okay? And that's with anything that you wanna put on your signature, all right? And for those of you who weren't in class Wednesday, if you wanted to do a video, you put it in there, okay? It'll be this button here for videos, if you wanted a video to be inserted in here for you, all right? If it's a picture, it's this box here, if you wanted to put a picture in your signature. All right? And that's about that with that page. Surveys, we talked about. A little disappointed that we're not gonna be able to do surveys for now, but that's okay. Review generation, this just shows you the reviews that you've been getting. It just kind of generates how you're getting these reviews. And this is my internal collection. So it tells me that 100% of my reviews are internal. That's not very accurate. But now, if you wanted to add a site like Zillow or homeowners or renters or Trulia, any of those, you just add it here, okay? You put the link there, the name, and it's added on here. It's easy. All right, reports, no surveys, testimonial dashboard. That's a new one from Testimonial Tree. And this just gives you like a report of what kind of testimonies you've been getting. So let's just apply the filter. We're not going to do anything special, but you would, you know, filter it by whatever it is that you're looking for, a team or a location. But this is what the report looks like. So it tells you that we have 7 responses, 5 were 5-star ratings, and then it tells you, it gives you a graph with the percentage. How many were imported, how many were manual, how many were surveys, how many came from an external source, okay? And then here goes the actual reviews and the people who gave them to you. All right, no survey requests. Testimonial requests sent. This one is just going to tell you how many requests you've sent out. Like the email I just sent saying, hey, Sin, you mind giving me 5-star rating? That's recorded here. That text message I sent myself, that's recorded here. That tells you how much activity you have going out on your own. And that, my beautiful friends, is Testimonial Tree. I know this one took a little longer than I wanted, but I really wanted to emphasize and stress the point that this is a magnificent, say the word for me, tool. It's like some people that can't say cinnamon and ambulance. Yeah, same thing. But this is a, this is a great, great tool, you guys. And I want to strongly encourage you to use it once you get to a place where you can afford to pay for it if you wanted to. Then you can completely see how this is beneficial to you, especially if you have a Facebook page that you plan on using. If you were in class earlier with Nicole and she was teaching you about your Facebook, you know that if you pay a small fee for marketing your page, that you can get so many views on it. So imagine if you had views and you had testimonies for people to review as you're getting all this traffic coming to your page. So just give that some thought. How did we do on questions, Nicole?
We are good. Everything is answered. Not very many questions today. So you guys must have been following along. Perfect.
Again, I'll say, like I said in my last training, two things. Either I was really good, so you understood and we're good, so there's no questions.
Or you're in a food coma like me.
Or I had a food coma today and I didn't make myself clear, so you couldn't have questions. Either way, I'm going to send you the video Monday, most likely. Review it, watch it. If you come up with questions, email me. I'm also going to share a guide, which is just a transcript of what we're saying with the steps that I went through today for you. And I'm going to send you a copy of the chat so that you can see any questions that may have been placed under the chat. You can kind of refer back to those. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Let's do the ninja clap. Count down, Nicole.
1. Do I do 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you guys. Have a beautiful weekend.
Thank you. Thank you